Alright, so I've been following this game for a while now on Twitter, and so as you can see, they finally have gotten their Kickstarter going. They've been going for I think a good, I don't know, 10-15 days or so, and they're getting there. But they definitely could use some help, and I threw in a bit for it. I think they're a decent way past halfway. They got seven days to go, yeah. So it must have been, what, like a 20-30 day Kickstarter, something like that. And I hope they can make it, because so far, like, everything I've seen on Twitter looks pretty good. And I want to see, now that they have posted this demo, I want to see how it is. First things first, though. Always check the settings. I like how unresponsive. It's like my the mouse that I use, the really kind of crappy mouse I use when I'm on the couch. The sensitivity of that mouse is pretty rough. Okay, so I'm not necessarily going to know what the controls are going to be on a controller right away. Wow, really? It must be really, really loud then normally, because man, I had to crank it down a bit. Maybe it didn't load the options when I first entered in. Anyways, hey Kenj, let's hop on in, and so it's my understanding that they start somewhat past the intro. And they mentioned that the gear that you start with is tweaked so that you can get started a little easier. I think it'll probably be different when for the full game. It'll probably be like you'll have extremely minimal everything the moment you set your foot out the door. Oh, that's cool. You could like walk. It's like on the. It's in the world. Alright, D-pad move, AX jump. Oh, it's showing both Xbox and PlayStation controls. Melee is up. That's pretty responsive. One thing I was worried about with that's way more responsive than I thought it would be too. That's good. The melee animations and the really excellent looking swooshes they have. I wasn't sure if they would be, if you'd be stuck animating, but they're really, really good. So I think there is some sort of, can you dash? No. Special trigger, I don't think I have a special yet. It seems I do have the heals, I'm not gonna spend them yet. Oh, cool. And L1 is diagonal aim. Oh, cool. So it's like, yeah, it's very much like, just like regular, like Super Metroid style. Can I enter that? Where does this take me? No, this is just a save. Okay. Plus 50 energy. Special trigger. L2. Oh! Oh, that's the charge attack with the sword. Cool. So how's your night, Kenj? Alright, so yeah. Can I... Can you even make... Does this just kill you? Oh, not quite. Is that a heal? It is, okay. Cool. So I could swear, I guess you probably don't start with it, but I'm pretty sure there was some sort of dash. I'm gonna double check the controls real quick and then we'll head down in. Okay, never mind. I can't double check the controls, but that's fine. We will work it. 100%. Oh, so yeah. Huh. That costs energy? Oh, you know what it is with the gun? It's a buff. It's like a temp buff. I used all my energy, but you just tap it to get it moving. So what'd you do with the vacation? Just needed to get out for a bit, or did you have anything plans, like anything to see or people to meet or whatever? I'm sad to have to admit that I'm not going to make it to like TwitchCon or anything like that. I'm hoping I can make the PAX South, but I don't know. Hey, I've seen a gif of that dude. Hey, stop right there, criminal scum. You just shoot in his general direction. I really need to see how much melee does. Get a beat on that. 6. These are all 1s, so pretty good. Eight for the jump. Oh, that's cool. You have like a little kind of pokey deal, or like a horizontal slice. Can you? You can't dash. Oh, you can't. There is like a. Yeah. You've got like a grab. That's cool. So I currently don't see any sort of like dashy thing I can do there. Man, I haven't gone out to see family in like years now. Since my grandma passed, she was the last person that kind of brought the entire family together. So now I don't know. Don't hurt me. You're clearly not with the Ascended. Explain yourself. I'm just a lone survivor. Don't be afraid. I'm here to help. We crashed with a shipment of PU-8. It spread all over the place. Everyone else dead. What's PU-8? It's gotta be a gas, right? The purple goo. It's poisonous. It corrupts. I've been trying to stop spreading. Then the metal monkey and the other robots came. They're spreading the poison. Not good for the planet. That's the Ascended. I'm not with them. Quite the opposite. The jungle is full of them. They have a base somewhere down in the caves. Thank you for the intel. I'll head to the caves to see what's up. My name's Frederick, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing with the voice. Nice to meet a friendly face. You're free to come and talk to me anytime. So there's our city. So it must be that the like the little kind of like glider mech thing is also a save. Yeah, same animation and everything. Oh, so there is wall jumping of some sort, or wall hanging. No jumping yet. Maybe I need like a module for that. I do? I'd like to, if at all possible, one day I would love to find a game that has good RP in it. I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen. I kind of had the thought that GTA RP would have been my best bet. Oh, that's cool. Check this out. So you get the double, like in any of the whether it's Symphony of the Night or Portrait of Ruin or whatever. They all have the like you lands cancel the first attack in the midair, and you can do the next one. Hey, Tone. Can I melee this? I think, as far as roleplay is concerned, I don't know if I'm very good with voices. I have, like, no practice. Wait, can you coyote jump? Hold on a sec. Yeah, you can. Okay. They get bonus points for that. Oh, that's what that is. That's why I wasn't taking damage earlier, because you have a shield of some sort. Yeah, you do. Does it show on your character when it comes back? Kind of looking for it. Something made it come back. I think killing enemies might. Or melee hits or something. You've run D&D games for players and coworkers, several of whom are creative types. You slip into a character much faster and more comfortably than most of them? Well, that's comforting to know. I don't have any big plans for what I would do for any given character's voice, or I'm just kind of like guessing based off of, oh man, okay, can't duck that. I'm guessing based on the small little bit of dialogue I've got so far. All right, you stop that. So one of these, how much do you get out of that? Oh, your shield is like mega regen off of that too. I'll try to do a little more of that then. I'm usually really reserved about that. I don't want to make a crappy, embarrassing voice. Oh man, all my shield's gone from that. Oh, I can, can't slice these, but I can hit them. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, my base assumption is that I'm not good enough at voices to be worth trying it. This looks like a slider, a dash. Here we go. Oh, look who it is. I've seen you on Twitter. Drifter Hanu. Fellow mechanical primate with human legs. Or no, with human legs you wouldn't be able to get this high. Shut up and get down. I know you work for the Ascended. Try and catch me. If I played a character in tabletop games. Yeah, I think if I did a long-term thing with a character that I knew very well and I knew what I wanted to do with, I think I could really make it work. Okay, alright. Alright. That escalated quickly. I didn't know what I wanted to do with Hanu's voice. Do I still want... I don't have the dash, no. I'd have to really put some thought into it. Oh, that's cool. There is a combo. That's great. Okay, I didn't test that out earlier. You've got a good 3-hitter. Cool. So a lot more of this is actually ready to go than I thought. I thought the demo might be a little bit more sparse than this. So I was kind of worried, especially when they listed it as an alpha demo. But this is a pretty thorough vertical slice. Maybe like more stuff needs to make. I don't know. There's still sounds for everything. You know, I could see places where there would be some polish required, but a lot of players have no idea for character when they begin play. It's especially true when you're new. Dude, do you remember Rex? Do you remember Rex Bronson from GTA RP and how much effort I put into that, even though it went nowhere? Like, if I have confidence that it could potentially go somewhere, I mean, I've still even got. Hold on a second, let me kill this guy. I mean, I've still got the this thing, which I probably shouldn't put over this thing, but whatever. I've got that overlay, And all the stuff that came with GTRP, it doesn't really mesh very well with the indie overlay because I have to kill the scene real quick for it, but you know what I mean. I should probably I can probably make that easier to toggle regardless of whether or not I have the indie overlay running. But man, I had like backstory and tons of documentation, and I'm not sure what this guy's all about. I think he's mine. When did I get this guy? Oh, okay, that sounds like I can duck it. I love that animation when the worm thing digs back in. But you know, I had the backstory. I had him collecting like in-world bios of everybody else. I had his mannerisms. I had all this stuff figured out. His plans for other characters, his long-term goals for his own self. Fellow mechanical primate, with human legs, you wouldn't be able to get this high. Shut up and get down. I knew you worked with the Ascended. Try and catch me. I didn't know the inflection I want to use for that. See, this is why, like, if I don't really have an idea for what I'm going to do with a character and how they should sound, I don't necessarily, like, it's hard to determine what inflection I want to use right off the bat. Ooh, I ducked that one, okay. Got my shield back too. So it seems like either all of your attacks. That was cool. You see the lizard on the tree there? Oh, that's cool. Can I air dash? No. Oh, that's cool, yeah. It's so responsive. What was I gonna say? I think if I can't get a feel for a character, why do I feel like I can go through this? I can. Or I can't. Not quite. Or I can. If I can't get a feel for the character, I can't do the voice as well as I'd like to. What are you? Alright, I'll wait. Do you get anything off of the jump? No. Little coyote time, that's about it. Oop. Well, that's good to hear, because yeah, I would certainly like to, if I were to do additional, whether it's RP or just work on more voices for stuff, it probably would take you some time to settle into it, whatever it ends up being. Oh, well, health upgrade. Alright. And shield, I guess, too, because I feel like both of the bars went up. Maybe they're always synced up, but maybe the shield value is just a percentage or something, I don't know. I need to get a better gun. Well, I do have the boost thing for it. How good is this for? It doubles it. It's flat out. I mean, that's worth about half my energy. If I needed a pinch. I don't know what causes my energy to go up though. Or I guess the two different things. One is the shield, one is energy. Yeah, it seems to... Okay, so it goes up on its own. It doesn't seem to cost energy to charge, though. So some games, basically, you have an energy meter that's basically like mana, and then you have a shield. And the shield would charge off of energy, so if you play conservatively and don't use abilities, you're more defensive, you know? $35, that's good. One of your first characters was a dwarf fighter named Bjorn Armstrider. You planned for him to be kind of dopey and blunt with his words, but as you played him, you discovered he had a chip on his shoulder. Oh, that's good. How would you explain that away in the long term, though? How do you just kind of change up the voice and say that's where we're at? Or do you kind of say maybe he had a change of heart, or maybe he decided to get serious, or maybe, whatever, you know? Do you have to explain that for a character? I wonder if I can get non-human legs based on, based on what we were told earlier. I need something. Oh, I don't have enough energy for the... I was trying to do the boosted shots. I can make that. Nope. I wonder if I can go anywhere else. Well, no, there was stuff like early on. Yeah, before this. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like what I felt with GTA RP is that you kind of have to shed that kind of like shame of being this awkward kind of like as you settle into the character, and as you're playing something that you aren't in real life. You definitely have to kind of discard the thought that there's like something to be ashamed or embarrassed about. There's something happening down in the caves. You should investigate. I'll check it out. At least I can now, right? One thing I get worried about with the potential of doing voices in games. That's cool. I hope there's a bunch of long areas like that. Very Mega Man style, except for you can't turn. One thing I get worried about doing voices is that I might not be able to keep the voices if I do a bunch of streams in a row. And like I might forget, or it might not be perfect, and then it's like, do people pick up on that? Or is maybe that's part of the fun of like being out of the character, or doing the wrong character voice or whatever, you know? Instinct is to goof off and not take it seriously. Like, what would be really cool is if I became really good at voices, and that would have to, you know, I'd have to move up from nothing. But if I hit a point where I was good at voices, I'd love to do playthroughs that were, whoa, who is this? Or what is this? Or, oh, we're running. Hold on a sec. I'd like to do, it would be cool if that was the thing I was good at. Doing voices for, what do I do with this? Am I just taking out the Hornets? If I were just known as a streamer who did good voices, so that would be a nice little perk. Alright, how do we... Oh, you could probably just shoot up, right? Yeah, you can. The solution is way simpler than I thought it would be. I thought it might be more puzzly. Well, wow, the animation... I love the animation on this guy on the left. whatever this thing that was chasing me. Not doing very well right now. Not too thrilled with me. Alright, alright. Shouldn't be too difficult to get back there. Might maybe look to improv if we want to practice. I don't know how seriously I'd want to take it just yet. And that's the sort of thing that I'd probably want to practice in an environment that I'm more comfortable with. And going out to do like an improv club or to do that next to strangers would be really weird. I probably wouldn't be able to handle that. Alright. Man, these guys are hella aggressive. Holy crap, okay. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I am shooting up their home. Even though this seems to be the most forward way I can go, I really should check out. I really should go ahead and check out some of the other stuff too, like up that lift. Oh my god, I'm being too aggressive here. Alright, alright, alright. No skipping on this, on fighting the hornets on their way in. Alright, you can go. I can't kill everything today. Didn't kill him? Most of the way. I wish I had, like, a good few more hours available per day for hobby stuff, because one of the things I would like to do would be, like, it wouldn't necessarily have to be, through any, anything super formal, but I know a few people from the community do like a D&D every while or so, or Pathfinder, or any of those types of games, and oh my god, alright. Gotta be a lot cleaner on the way in. I could see myself wanting to maybe sit down on one of those. I don't know if it would be a long-term thing or what, but it would be cool to just get on like a Discord chat and play it via like Roll20 or whatever. Now, bear in mind, I also have like no real experience with D&D or anything. I think I played for like a couple of hours because I was invited to a group that they had invited me, but they're kind of, from my perspective, they weren't really run very well. Like, they didn't allow a lot of like they didn't allow you to do anything besides just roll numbers and stuff. And like, they didn't seem like there was much role play or any exploration or ingenuity to it. Okay, so for whatever reason, these guys are a lot weaker than they were last time. I think I was missing or something. Yeah, this is going so much smoother. I don't know what happened. He just didn't... whatever that creature was on the left just didn't like getting bit, I guess. Like, what I remember of it was, like, my character was like a known thief or something like that. And he, I think it was some preset character that they had available or something. There was some sort of, like, quick way to put together something. And, we were all, like, stuck in a cart and, being escorted somewhere or transported somewhere as prisoners. And, none of the random stuff I wanted to do, there was hay on the bottom of the cart and I wanted to search that or see if I can hide or something, and they wouldn't let me do anything. So I think this is the cave that they were talking about with PU8, the very smelly slime. I don't know if it was a one-shot adventure or what, but they were doing... it might have not necessarily been D&D. It might have been, like... It might have been one of those other variants, because I'm not very well versed in those. Let's say you're playing a wizard, you talk to a lore keeper about the importance of tome in her possession. You're leading this tome, she's not going to get fairly... Well, yeah, I was thinking, like... You could come up with an idea and make them... You'd be like, alright, well, in that case, roll for charisma or something. And or whatever it ends up being, like, I'm familiar with some of the concepts at least, because you see every while or so there's like a thread on, like Reddit will have like a D&D thread pop up to the front page because somebody did something cool, and it's like, those possibilities apparently exist, but the one time that I played for a short period of time with it's the Shroom Lizard from okay. Alright, let's not get too close. It's the Shroom Lizard from, So I've been following this game on Twitter for a while now. He's got that awesome turn animation too. And, Shroom Lizard comes up over and over again on Twitter, on the MindSeize Twitter. And, I love there's two animations I really like in this guy. One is the like, attack animation where he kind of, like, does a little jiggle and a bunch of gas comes out, or spores, I guess. And the other one is the turn animation. All the turn animations in this game are super great. It's kind of weird. I never really thought that, like, I'd have a celebrity-style encounter with a creature in a video game, but that was it. Hey, what is this? Wall jumps! Give me that. Or I'll come back. In 5e D&D, you'll be awarded advantage on your charisma roll to persuade her. That means you roll 2d20s and take the higher result, assuming the DM wants to involve game mechanics in that scenario. Yeah, I don't like. It's. I find it strange that the group that I played with was so like weirdly. Oh, that's cool. It's like a little secret. Was so weirdly like by the numbers. Hey, Sindro. And as I'm getting more and more immersed in this game, and I'm having that moment where like everything already feels great, and now I'm in that mode where I just want to play more of it. It's occurring to me that this is still just the alpha demo, and I won't be able to get very far in it. Like there probably won't be the full game. It's probably going to just be whatever Slice they've decided on, and that makes me sad because I want to play more of this. Oh, okay. Still active while they're dying. I wonder. I'm trying to get a feed for. It must be. Okay, so energy charges as you do damage to things. Yeah. Shield charges as you let it sit. I think for me, like, good roleplay is a skill as much as anything else. And I would probably try to min-max the hell out of that. Just like how I did in GTA RP, just nobody else was able to... Nobody was... Do those come back? They do. Nobody else was playing along with anything in GTA RP. The problem I had with GTA RP is that it was effectively Second Life. Like, the people just wanted to chat and chill, and that was their experience. And I thought there would be like scenarios and you know, not just chilling and doing nothing. Oh man, this game feels good to play. I'm trying to decide where I want to go first. Rex was fun. Rex worked with oh, it's the snail dude with another really excellent turn animation. Can I? They don't do that. Okay. One thing I hadn't figured out yet is if any of the water did damage yet. I don't think they do. Can I cut you too? No. Alright, I'll come back later. But Rex. Oh no, I can't. Can I make that jump? Nope. I sort of played hard mode in terms of I needed everybody else to play along with it to make it work. I think this might be it. This might be the way to the wall jump. But the character I picked at the very least, yeah, okay. I think played to my strengths, with the exception of I guess I'm not charismatic enough to get everyone else to play along. Alright, I've got a wall climb, and there's our jump. Okay, cool. How good is it? It's pretty solid. Would have killed that someone react to me like they were being interviewed. Yeah, not even that. I figured it would have been a great substrate for literally everybody else, because regardless of what they wanted to do, if they were committing to their RP at all, then they would have something going on, and it would be worth, you know, they just, you know, just play. What do you want me to do? Play yourself, be yourself, do whatever you would do in that situation. And everyone's response was, chill out, have nothing to say, and that's kind of funny. Chill out, have nothing to say, and oftentimes just shoot you or whatever, or just walk off. Yeah, and they could have literally done whatever. I mean, they picked a character that they were confident in that they could make it work. So, you know, why not? Just go with whatever that is, because you have effectively the freedom to do anything, any part of that. So that was why I was kind of bummed with GTA RP. Even though I thought I had picked a character that should have worked pretty well, but it had the disadvantage of if nobody wanted to play with it, then there was... Well, that was the thing. So there were some cops, right? And they sort of half played along. Oh, what is this? Shadow Dash. Dash Special something. LTSD. LTSD. I don't get it yet. Well, whatever that meant. I'd like to get that to come back. Like, if I could get, like, a prompt or whatever, if I could make it come back. Could somebody clip that and read whatever that was? It said Shadow Dash something. Maybe it doesn't work yet. That's a quick one. Oh, that's cool. That's super rude. But that was cool. Usually when enemies like that are stuck and they can't get to you, they're like, nah, I'm done, I guess. And that one was having none of it. I want to get up there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Nope. I know there's like a wall jump spot I can get to. I really like the way that they present these platforms, where they're sort of like these weird, these weird growths.
You have returned.
Hey, welcome back, Havoc. How are you doing? Somewhere around here was the wall jump spot. Or let's save first. Oh my god. Yeah, first. It's gotta happen. Yeah, this might be a really big demo if they've put some... If they put thought into what items you can get early, and we're getting this many, might be a lot to it. If I'm interested in trying D&D, you can run a one-shot. Could we stream it? Because that would be an interesting thing, especially because it would be funny to see on YouTube. Especially as awkward as I'm sure I will be, and then everybody else. I might have to set up something where if there's a board or something, or I don't know how this is going to get presented visually, but if there's some visual component to it, then I'd have to have some way to screen share that or show it. But if it's just us on a bunch of half webcam, half icon, whatever, nobody has to be on a webcam. But you know what I mean, right? Like show the Discord windows that flash. But yeah, I can just make an overlay and then have our icons or whatever shown. Oh, that's cool. They have an animation for that. But yeah, we can. I can certainly do just a little image that we can just put up front, maybe with some info or something. Yeah, I don't know too much about. Whenever I say D&D, I basically mean whatever the game is that is you role play and there's number crunching somewhere, or whatever it is. Hey, Crazy, an ad for mods. Mods for what? Oh, I should do that.
You have returned.
Welcome back, Coonzer. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't know which particular game or system. Can you what if you jump this? Does it? Yep. Okay. Let's go back and heal up and then go back down. I don't know what game or system or whatever would be best, and I'd love to, for especially since it's a one shot. It doesn't really matter that much, but I'd be curious, you know. But it would certainly be something just worth trying. I'd probably need a pretty heavy briefing of what it is, or what I would need to do, or how does it play, or whatever. Because I've seen a bit, and I've read a bit about them. Hey, wait a second. What is this? What is that? Is that a hot dog? It's a sandwich. Why, thank you for the sandwich. I'll gladly take your sandwich. Right, September, right. That's what that is, okay. Yeah, they have the extra, See, I even added that to my chatbot, where it does the thing every while or so, for September, but I all I could think of is, if you continue gift subs or whatever, then that's cheaper. Or if you do the regular sub. They're doing some for mods now. What mods, I guess, would be advertised? Is it like what Dota used to be? Or is it just somebody, some rando decided they made a, I don't know, a StarCraft 2 mod. So this is where I was. And hey, X9. Easiest way to learn a tabletop system is just by playing it yourself or watching someone else play. Alright, so basically blind playthrough is what we're doing. That's the tag we're going to use for that stream. Mods being recognized now? Well, I guess, is it just that modders have decided that they wanted to buy ads, or that Twitch is now allowing ads from modders, or... I wonder why the change, you know? I've actually been thinking about doing Twitter ads for either YouTube or Twitch stuff, depending on like the game, or I haven't really put a lot of thought into it yet. I did a Twitch ad once, or not a Twitch ad, a Twitter ad once. When I did the E3 video for Dark Souls 3. Like, here's what we saw, here's what we know. But since then I haven't run anything. What I did notice is that the amount of impressions for that video during the ad time, and the amount of Twitter impressions for that post, were ginormous. And that's kind of why I want to try it again, just to see what I can get out of it. The rules aren't terribly important. Well, I'll have to trust you. Would that be something that you would be open to do on like a weekend, just some random weekend somewhere down the road? Oh man, I hope this game gets funded. So, I don't know if you guys have seen the random chatbot updates, but this game I think has 7 more days to go. It's more than halfway funded, and I'm hoping that they clear it. Usually what happens is Kickstarters will often get a significant amount towards the end, as everyone sort of panics and goes, "Oh, we need to make sure it goes through because we want to play this game." You know, anybody who is holding out, like some people will hold out to the last minute, and so I think there's a pretty decent chance of this getting successfully kickstarted, but man, I hope they don't miss it, because what they have so far is great, and this is a game I could totally get lost in easily. Hey, thanks for the resub, Exodine. soon as I get the chance, I'm going to be putting this video on YouTube as well. The only rule I tend to follow with YouTube is I try to make sure that I don't post more than one video every about 12 hours or so. And in this case, I think it's probably gonna show up. Either I move my Friday video, which would be a lot of work to do tonight, because I have to do it ahead of time so that YouTube can process it, or I'll do it for the Saturday video and be a little bit sad that I'm not immediately posting it the next day. But I want to get the word out, and I think there might have been a demo sooner, but this is the first day I've been aware that it was up. So I don't know if it was like available to a select few or whatever. Or beforehand or what. You love 5e, especially with the Switch tweak. That's something I'm not. Do you mean that you can tweak, you can change the rules, and it's like the way they designed it is very friendly to do, or like can you just choose to ignore or add stuff that they give you? Like, is it very modular, or? I'm just kind of get out of here. I need some room. I'm gonna cut you. Oh, right. And you got a good boost off of the wall, too. That's perfect. Ah, sorry, Crazy. I need to get that working again. Some more time reading 4E monster manuals and the 5E ones. Are they, like, compatible or whatever? What makes this game unique? Most of it is just that it's a new Metroid-esque Metroidvania, and there aren't many good ones lately. Not the Metroid-style ones. There's usually Castlevania-style ones. And I'm kind of into the sci-fi style myself, so as much as, like, Time Spinner was great, and there's been many other ones, like Bloodstained was great, I want my sci-fi fix, damn it. And like some of the stuff that's cool is like their animations are really cool. Like the swooshes on all the melee attacks are awesome. Turn animations are great. Music so far has been good. I have played Dead Cells. I'd be shocked if I haven't played at least 100 hours of Dead Cells. Can I like nah. What can we do here? Nothing yet. I'm still going through Blasphemous? Yeah, I haven't done Blasphemous yet, too. I played the demo for it. It's definitely gonna happen. Like, the full game will happen. I don't know when. I don't want to have too many games being juggled at once. I'm making a special exception for the demo here, even though I've got a few games running at the same time, like Atomic Crops and stuff. Simply because I want to get the word out. I didn't have enough energy for the special. I really want this game to get funded. I hope it does well. I mean, I put a few, I put, 50 whatever to it. Sorry, Mud. Yeah, I know that feel. Everyone's in struggle. I really wish ISPs would start feeling the squeeze and start offering better service. Not gonna happen in the US, that's for sure. Oh, hey! Oh, alright. I think I may have already done that. There is, if I go back up to the left of where I lay... Oh, no, that seems to be just a pit, right? If I follow, Hanu, I think? Maybe I can get something new here. I think that I might be hitting about the limit of what they have available right now. Because, you know, they can't show off the entire game or whatever. Probably won't. I didn't expect it to go about any longer than about an hour or so. But, gonna browse a bit more, see what we can find. But no, this is pretty complete, more than I expected. I expected to hit on areas that were not, like, finished or whatever. So yeah, this is where Hanu, I think his name was Hanu. He calls you out, he's like, that's as far as you can go, dude. If only you had monkey legs. What, Disney invented the jungles? That's what you're saying? You don't have to do anything custom if you don't want to, or if you're busy. Everything is already there. So I guess just for whichever system you chose, like 5e or Pathfinder or whatever. Like Vampire is one of those too, right? Vampire the Masquerade. Like that was initially, that wasn't just a game on Steam or whatever, but that was a pen and paper one or whatever, right? Oh, Canon, yeah, Canon's huge into it, as far as I can tell. Wait, can you, no you can't. Okay, I was gonna say, could I cheese that? Do a Mega Man X style? The answer is no, you cannot. And the charge sound for that sounds great. Yeah, Shadowrun was another one that, I played it a small amount. Zara had gifted it like ages ago. I think there's something here. Well, at least I got the shield ring. I guess I can't get up there, can I? Huh? Yeah, I think this might be about as far as I can go. Shadowrun's pretty crunchy. Yeah, I'd probably have to defer to your recommendation, like whatever you think makes sense. Kind of feel bad for those guys because they kind of clutch their chest when they go down like you're giving them a heart attack. I'm sorry, I just need to pass, and you do damage on contact. Alright, hold on, we need to heal a tiny little bit. Worlds of Darkness is super easy to set up around like a one-shot. World of Darkness is what? Is that like closer to like pseudo real life or pseudo modern, kind of like vampire. Oh, okay, general horror. Okay. I think whichever was chosen, I probably want to do something that I'd be confident in either doing a voice for or doing the RP somewhat, like, vaguely okay from the start. And I don't know what that would mean. So I can't get into his cave yet. Has anyone watched the Netflix cast? Yes, and I watched back before Rabbit had gotten taken out, or more so their investment dropped out. We watched the first couple seasons of it on Rabbit, and it was legit. It was crazy good. I wanted to watch like JoJo 5 and stuff on Rabbit, but then then Rabbit closed, and that was it. All right. So, to the best of my understanding, normally you can actually like go back up to your ship. Like you can choose planets to land on. I think there's like 4 planets that you can go to. I don't know if you can choose right off the bat, but I'd be able to go up and something happens at that point. But you have sort of like a hub where the rest of the characters are, where your crew is, I guess, because there's a hermit on the ground and of course other enemies like Hanu and stuff. I wonder where else I can go at this point. I think I might have hit everything I can do. I was hoping maybe I'd get to a boss and then it would stop, besides the hornet nest. But I don't know if they have that obligation when it's just an alpha. It's not like a demo of the full game. It's just an alpha demo. Vermintide is oh yeah, yeah, well yeah, you said Warhammer. Okay, that's what to say, because I know Warhammer is full on, like, figures and stuff. Yeah. It's still part of like regular Warhammer, which is tabletop at least. I don't think it's very pen and paper though, is it? You hear Warhammer's universe is crazy big, it basically can take a while. Yeah. Oh, dude, if you've ever dipped into their wiki, it's crazy. I think this is the last area that I haven't put a lot of time into exploring yet, so let's take a look. Or war games. That's what I was kind of thinking. I don't remember it being very pen and paper at all, unless you have to write down combat stats or whatever. What's the rare card? Yeah, that's true. Alright, we're gonna take one more trip up and down this. I feel. Oh, you know what it is? The top left isn't. So you see how there's a hard edge on a lot of this? And since we're indoors, I bet if I go up and left from here, I bet there's some stuff. Yeah, here's the area earlier I could walk up on. Alright, we're making progress. We got a new thing. Okay, that works. I meant to I meant to charge up the gun for the lizard, but this also works. Ooh, hello. Alright, I'll take the hit anyways. It's cool. Wait, okay, so I'm starting to get the feeling that there may be a lot more to this demo than I thought. want more energy. I can only charge up I can only use the heavy sword attack or the gun just once so far. Once each. Nothing here yet. I wonder if over time there will be like other drops or pickups you can get. I want to play more. I'm already hooked. I'm just waiting for that sad inevitability when I hit the end of it. Oh, we have the boss. Oh, stop that. Okay, I have to pay way more attention to that. I'm super dying today. I think probably the only thing I'd want to do is I'd probably want to at least take a shot at tweaking the volume in the settings to see if I can make some of the stuff a little bit louder. Oh my god. Yeah, the animations are really good, and like this is early. Like this is not only supposed to be really early in the game, but you know. This is just the so-called alpha demo, so I wonder how much more refinement this is going to get afterwards. But, like, notice how many other pieces are, like, as the creature moves and whatnot, how many other little parts of its body are also animating, you know? It's not, like, some games have these really kind of chunky, stiff animations, and this one is legit. See, I'm never paying any attention to the. There's not really much sound for the thorns coming up. Or it's really low with the settings that I've got right now. Oop. You can jump out of the. You can jump a little bit above the ceiling there. Bumped into him by accident. Usually don't enjoy 2D or side scrollers. Earlier, I was kind of shocked when Tone had mentioned an interest in atomic crops, because most of the time, whenever I'm playing these like pixel art 2D indie games, Tone is usually like, nah. I'm always, I have to say, I'm always encouraged when I see people showing an interest in 2D pixel art indie games, because more often than not, there's always something cool about them. Either the art is really good, or it has an interesting gameplay thing, or whatever it is. Trying to like read the chat as I do this too. I'm not gonna have enough time to. Alright, I'll go focus mode. I'll go focus mode. Also, let me, while we're here, I'm gonna turn the effects up just a little bit. But those are the default volume settings, so I wanted to respect that. But I do want to be able to hear what's going on. Yeah, so there's a sound. There's a sound when the vines come up and attempt to hit you, but not when. But not when they're coming out of the ground like that. Can't shoot those, can you? Sorta can. Ah, damn it. Which boss? Which major boss in Dragon's Dogma was I doing really well? Because I felt like most of them up until like Beholder, the lichy looking like white guys, and then War Dragon were the only ones that put up a fight at all. I remember spending like 20 minutes fighting one of those. Maybe it actually was a lich. I'm not sure if it was a lich or a white. But fighting one of those at the beginning of the game, my main pawn and the rest of the party were completely freaking out, going, "Oh, we shouldn't fight this thing. You know, Arisen, we should leave. This too strong." I think it's WIGHT, and I have no idea how to actually pronounce that. Do a flashy finisher. There, okay, that was what I was looking for. It's sad to see it go, but I'm glad to see that I didn't get too lost. Oh man, I definitely want more. I think probably the only thing I could say that I would immediately want to tweak would be just a bit of sound work to make some of the stuff more identifiable, and it's so little of it too. Probably just the vines coming out before they erupt, like a more distinct rumble. But other than that, man, like the animations were good, the music's good, the environments are cool. The controls are crazy responsive. All of the little like extras you can find browsing around were cool and well placed. Oh man, I hope it does well. So let me take a look at the Kickstarter, see where they're at. They're at they have a 19K goal and they're about 12K so far. They have 7 days to go, which I believe is... They have a bar, but I don't know if it's how long until the Kickstarter is done or until they're funded. But I hope they can. I mean, they set a very reasonable goal. Like 19K is like nothing for video game development. Dude, the controls were way more responsive than I thought that they would be. And there's stuff that it's very clear that they put thought into them when they have stuff like coyote jumps, when they have jump canceling for your melee attacks, stuff like that. So it's clear that they're going the extra mile and they're detail oriented. But yeah, like 19K to get funding. I mean, not obviously. I'm sure there's other money, or they're just like investing their own, or going out on a limb, and that's the minimum amount that they think you can get, or whatever. I'm sure there's other expenses, but 19K of an ask on the way in for an indie game is really, really low. So they've done great, and I hope 19K will get them over the home stretch, because it's good, and I've been watching it. So I've been watching their Twitter for a while now, and they're posting updates here and there as they go, and it's solid. Like I'm glad it plays as good as it looks, because the entire time on Twitter it's been looking really good. Jumpy Bird? You mean Flappy Bird? The mobile game? Yeah, Flappy Bird, right? Yeah. But yeah, like, there haven't been a lot of the last like sci-fi-esque Metroidvania game that I can remember, besides like Axiom Verge, was I hope I'm not missing one, and one hasn't like lost, fallen into my mind, but like what was it? It wasn't even super sci-fi. It was half modern, which was The Mummy Demastered, which was good. It had some issues. But that was like the last one that they Dead Cells, I almost kind of feel like was like half steampunk, half high fantasy. But yeah, oh man, I hope they do manage to fund this. I think it's somewhat likely. It really just comes down to if we can grab a few more people and the people who are holding out hop in at the end, because that always happens. There's always a few people who won't go in until the last minute.